Hello, my name is Jerson, and come and join me with this beautiful painting called Largo. Okay, and first we're going to show you what are the paints that we need. So we need white and deep orange, cad yellow, burnt sienna, Van Dyke brown, and ivory black. And this one is Indian yellow. Okay, first I prefer the canvas first before I do anything else in here. So I prefer the canvas, and what I did is I painted the canvas with black gesso and then cut out with a matte tap using a pattern, and I cut out some birds in there and then I stick in there. Before I stick the birds, I stick them first before I put some liquid clear. It's called liquid clear in here. That helps the paints to move and easy to blend when we are painting. Okay, I'm going to use the 1-inch brush, and we're going to put highlights in there where the light's coming from or the sun is coming out. And I'm going to use the I'm going to use the deep orange first to create highlights in this corner here in the center. Just crisscross a little bit in there and fades away in the outside part. And we have to make sure that the center is the place where we put lots of paints, because this is the source of the light. There. So if you can, I visualize that this center here is the sun where it's coming from. It's like rising, and also in here is the water, so I'm going to reflect that sunshine into the water. So here to reflect that, and this is the horizon in there. Make sure that your horizon is a little bit straight, but it doesn't really matter for now because we can fix whatever is in there after this, because we're going to put more color after this. Okay, I'm going to wipe my brush with a paper towel, and the next color is cad yellow. Crisscross. So as you go, it blends. And if you're not happy with it yet, and if you want more brighter in the center, we can put more yellow and blend it a little bit. Then once you're happy, then just leave it. because the more you mug with it, the more you will destroy your paint or your painting. Okay, so maybe I'm going to make more right in here. And you have to control also the pressure or the amount of pressure that you're putting into your canvas, because if it's too much, then you're scraping the paints into your canvas. So we need that paint to be, or to stay in there. Okay, that's good. And then I'm going to reflect that color into the water again. Be careful of your pearls not to get rid of. Okay, and then I'm going to wipe my brush. And burn sienna into the corner here, because we want the corner a little bit darker compared to the center. So I'm just kind of blending this out inside. There, and then here, a little bit of the top. Blending it here. So in painting like this, don't go back to your center once your brush is contaminated, because what will happen is you are going to wreck your lights in here. It will get or turn into mud. And then I'm going to also put this one here, just to make a little bit of color. And then here. And also on the bottom. Here. Okay. Okay, so that's the first step. I am going to soften those paints that I made in there so that it will set in there, and then the reflection into here too. So I'm going to use the mop brush. It's called mop brush, and it is very soft, and just very touch or light touch of a brush in there to soften those paints. And this is the stage that if there are some brush strokes that you made in there, we are going to get rid of those. And also this one here, soften it too. Okay, I'm going to mix a titanium white paint and a little bit or tiny bit of Indian yellow, and we're going to make off-white color. This off-white color is going to be our sun, and also a reflection into our sun in the thing there. Okay, so that's good. So I will just use my finger and put my sun in there, a circle one. There we go. Maybe I need a little bit more bigger. There we go. Then I'm going to use this mop brush to soften it and stay there in the sky. There you go. This time I'm going to use my filbert brush and load it with burnt sienna. We are going to make some trees in the distance in there. So they're a little bit lighter than darker ones, like that. And these trees, they are not really detailed, so as long as we can see there, and they are lighter color value because they are in the distance. And we are going to put a little bit lighter than that, or darker than that. So just like that, or this way, just tapping it, tap, tap, tap. Tap. Up to the bottom in here, because this is our horizon. So if you see that if there are some lighter color in there and then darker, that's good because that creates a dimension like that. So the more depth you have in the painting, the better it is. There. And maybe a little bit lighter value. There you go. And up to here, the horizon. Okay, so now I can continue with my reflection. So I'm going to use a knife with my dirty brush or dirty paint for there. And just make sure that the ripples are straight, because if you're doing waters or anything else, it should be straight. There. And as you go down here, it should be a little bit bigger and bigger. And there you go. There. Now use my mop brush again. Tone it down. Like that. Okay. I am going to dip my script liner into a thinner. I have a thinner bucket in my side here, and thin this with this black paint because we're going to create trees in the side and to the right side. And basically we are just going to, okay, but before that I have to make an island here. An island in this side here. So by using my knife I can make an island like that. And also in this side here. I'll make this a little bit higher than that one so it creates like dimensional depths. Okay. Then back to this script liner and make tree. So trees are larger in the bottom and gets thinner at the tops. So there, and make a whole bunch in there because it's like a bush. So there's something happening in there at the back. Okay, and some branches. Okay, we're going to make some branches like that. There you go. It's easy. That. So they're just little branches in there. There you go. And in this corner here too. Okay, running out of thinner, so dip into thinner again. Then make some branches. Okay, and there's a whole bunch in the background there. Later on you will not see this, but it's good to put in there so that you know where to put all your bushes or foliage when we're going to make the foliage are. So those are my tree trunks, and now I'm going to use 1-inch brush, which is just a dirty one, and dip this or tap it in this paint here. It's lots of paint. We need lots of paint. Then we need this paint to be loaded really good, and once you see it that it is an open end in there, we can start putting some foliage in there. Okay, foliage there, and in there too, there, touch it again. So we're going to make the trees so that birds can fly into it. So we don't really overdo it. We need some texture. So we have to put our bushes or foliage in so that it kind of makes sense, our trees, because sometimes if we don't put our bushes in the right place, then we can't really see that it's a bush or it's a tree. Okay, there you go. One more here, one more there. So those branches that you made, you can tell where you're going to put your trees or put bush or foliage. There. Maybe here. There. A little bit there. Okay. And that's almost done in the trees, and let's say there are some bushes in here too. So we're going to make some, and there's some one sticking out in there, and here, and there are the bushes. So that's it. This is a very nice painting and simple, so it is really good for the beginners. I'll get my burnt sienna color and then I'm going to highlight this base of the land here, because that kind of reflect from the sun in there or from the lights. There you go. And there. And then we're almost done. Okay, and then load my brush again and make some bushes in front here. Like that. There you go, the bushes. Then what I'm going to do after this is I'm going to take off this mag tag that I put in there so that we can see those birds and silhouette in the painting. So carefully take those one off. And that's the first bird in there. And that's the second one. Then the final steps is I'm going to make some brush stroke that this one reflects to the water because of the sun. Okay, I'm going to paint my bird reflection now, and at this time we don't really need to use lots of paint and not perfect because this is in the water and everything could happen in there, especially if the water is more on ripples. Then the shape of the thing or the bird or anything that we paint will not be perfect. So just kind of shaping whatever shape of the bird is in there now. Just so. Like that. And the beak is like that. Okay, and then I will not brush this like that. Okay, and some off-white just to get over putting more ripples in there. And also in front of those reflection. See, that's nice. Then might brush it again, and we're almost done. And the most hardest part, especially if it's your first time to paint, is to sign your name. And signing your name is using this 1-inch brush, or no, not 1-inch, it's script liner. Sorry. And then choose whatever color you want in your palette. I'll use this color, the off-white. And then I'm going to sign my name. Usually they are here in the right side or left side, and you have to leave some 1 inch in the side and 1 inch in the bottom, so that when you are going to frame it, then it will show up. Okay. Sometimes every letter of your name you have to reload your brush. There we go. And the date is 2012. August. There you go. Okay, the painting is done. I hope you enjoy painting with me, and then till next time, bye bye.